Hey guys, let's talk about the Atlas passives. Back in 3.16, we used to get a lot of our mapping bonus from the awakening level and objectives. Now we need to allocate them on the tree. I compiled a list of what has changed or moved onto the tree. So basically, the Shipper and Elder Guardian we get from awakening level is basically nerfed and cut by half. If we want to go for the tree, for the nodes in the new Atlas passive, there's only 4%, but 2% here and 2% in these two nodes. Uh, but we had 4% from Awakening level and 3% from the Remnant of the Past back in 3.16, so that's a bit of a loss. And the unique items are changed into the Fated Conflict nodes. Here, Fated Conflict is a unique bosses have a 3% chance to drop additional unique items. The map currencies is removed. There is some map currency in this cluster, the Atlas currency chance and the enduring influence, but it was also on the Uncharted realm here, enduring influence and Atlas currency chance. But it might not be that much worse because we only get the best sextants, awakening sextants, in the next league. And the effectiveness of Watchstone modifiers is just gone because there's no Watchstones. There is instead Void Stones, which we can look forward to. And the synthesis is like slightly buffed because now we get to have a 1.5% chance for a synthesis map instead of the 1% we got from here. From the map completion bonuses, we used to get 175% chance for maps to drop one tier higher, which is 75 for 2 tiers higher and 100% for 1 tier higher. In the new tree, so there is 15, 5, 5, and these 3 clusters of maps totals up to 100%. But we get some bonus like 10% free Kira craft every map you run, which is like 0.5 chaos. 3% special crafting option, we still don't know what that is, and more chance for favorite map, which is pretty good for map sustain, I would suppose. And the effect of modifiers on maps is actually not gone. We get it 2% per point on the top side of the tree. These nodes all give modifiers. So if we take everything here on the new tree, it equates to about 40 to 50 points to get close to the old free stuff we get, and the extra things we can invest into different league mechanics. I personally think Essence and Harbinger are really broken because it's just free stuff you get each map, and Shrine is really interesting too. Uh, I have a list about league-specific mechanics I find interesting that are on the passive tree. There's Abystrals have chance to drop 5 or 6 with 5 or 6 random mods. That could be pretty insane because that seems to be the only way we can get 5 or 6 mod Abystrals. And the Covetous Shrines, which are shrines that gives you quant. This one. The shrine gives you quant and rarity, which is definitely interesting. And this Zeshula Bridge Lord, which is basically the open hand gives you bridge stones, and the hand of the Zeshula give you bridge splinters. This is interesting because this just makes your Maven fight faster. This is interesting because +2 monster level. Does that mean we get I-86, what's it called? The jewel. Prismatic jewel. Watcher's Eye. If we get 3 mod Watcher's Eyes, that's actually interesting. And the Delve node is interesting because we can just delve without needing to actually use Nico missions. We can just map and map like usual, and when we are full on Sulfide, we can just go delve. It's pretty good for all content players. And Essence, I think in general is pretty good. We still have all the old stuff. Besides, we don't need to do it in Hero Camlet, so we can just pick our favorite maps. And there's still the additional Essence and one additional tier higher, so it's pretty good. And then this is interesting because chance to drop additional rare incursion item that can be like we can get the gloves with a conversion or the wand with minion damage, which are interesting. Map device has 10% chance to not consume scarabs. That's actually pretty huge when we are doing high investment mapping, when we are doing like wing scarabs or even just gilded scarabs that can be like 50 C each. So that's like on average we save like 5 C per map, which is like actually huge for a point on the tree. And this one just makes Harbinger faster. And Harbinger is also our map device this league, which could be pretty insane. We can have more Harbinger bosses, and this makes the Harbingers faster. So I used to dislike Harbinger quite a lot because Harbinger feels really slow and slows you down. But with this node, it might be not at all slow, and we can zoom through the Harbingers like packs. And we get a bunch of free currency, so Harbinger is always good. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say for the passive trees. Hopefully we can all have a good league start for 317. Good luck. See you guys next time.